I got a haircut. Can you tell? Anyways, I just found this. I thought it was kind of scary looking. Okay, here we are into multiplying polynomials. Everybody get ready. Okay, so that looks kind of far. But remember last class we talked about adding and subtracting polynomials, and if they weren't alike, you couldn't add them or subtract them. So like right here, 6x plus 2y, you're stuck. You can't add them, but we can multiply them. Okay, we can multiply anything together, and you just write it all out. You put the numbers together, and then you line out the letters, and you just go from there. So the reason we do that is because if this is 6 times x times 2 times y, right? That's the same as 6 times 2 times x times y. Because 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. They're both 6. So when you multiply terms, you just multiply the numbers and then the letters, and you write them all out. Alphabetical order, highest power to lowest power usually. So 6 times 2 is 12. X times y, it's just xy. It's just 12xy because they're not the same. We'll get into what happens when they're the same, because don't forget, if you put x times x, that you have to add the powers, x squared. So if this was like x to the 4th times x to the 3rd, don't forget that'd be x to the 12th. Wait, no, it'd be x to the 7th, because you don't multiply them, you add them. Okay, 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, so don't forget that. That was last unit. Okay, so now let's start multiplying some stuff together and see what we get. Okay, just kind of get some practice. You got 6r times negative 2r squared. So 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. And then r times r squared. You've got 2 here, 3 here, or 1 more there. So that's 3 altogether, like that, okay? Does that sound all right? Here's negative 5m to the 3rd times 9mn squared, all this stuff. So what? Just take care of it. Negative 5 times 9, negative 5 times 9, negative 45. And then you got 3 m's here, 1 more m there, so you put those together. That's m to the 4th. And then I don't have any n's here, but I got 2 of them here and squared. That's it. Okay? We catching that? I wish I could ask if there were any questions out there, but we're just going to keep going, I guess. Now, this is kind of how you've seen it before with the number out front, the parentheses, and you have to distribute, right? Okay, so x times 2x. There's no number out front, so that's just 1 times 2 is 2, and then x times x we talked about being x squared. Then you got to go x times 3, and that's just 3x. So when you multiply a letter, like a number and a letter, just put them together. Don't forget. Okay, then we can distribute from either side. It don't matter. Okay? See, we had the x out front here. Okay, well, we could have the number in the back and just distribute back this way. So 3b times b squared is 3b, you got 1 there, 2 there, to the 3rd, plus, make it look like a plus, 3 times 6, you guys, are you following? That's 18. And then b times b is b squared, and there's no c, so we just put c, right? Can you see that? And then the last one, 3 times 7, negative 21. I put a minus because of that minus. If this was negative 3b, it would change all these signs, but it's not. And then 3 times negative 21, b. There's no b here, but we're keeping it alphabetical. C squared goes in the back. Now, this kind of thinking can be applied to area where you have to multiply length times width, right? If we find area, there's quite here. Maybe I can glare off my head, but that's a big glare. Let's see. So you've got the length is 4x and the width is x plus 3. And I want the area of this rectangle. So I go 4x, which is the length, times x plus 3, like this. And now you're just distributing, okay? 4 times 1 is 4, x times x, x squared. And then carry it over to the next one, 4 times 3 is 12. X didn't multiply times anything, so it's just the area would be 4x squared plus 12x. It's not going to be just like 27. And then if this was inches and this was inches, then this would be inches squared, because it's a area problem. It's a two-dimensional measurement. So follow the PowerPoint on my website. The exit quiz 1 is for Tuesday, Wednesday. Exit quiz 2 is for Thursday, Friday. And turn those in. I'll have assignments set up in Classroom. And there's going to be a worksheet that I'm handing out Tuesday, Wednesday. That'll be due Thursday, Friday. So be sure you get pictures or copies of that. Put into the Classroom. Turn it in. Be sure to email me or check in by 3 o'clock every day. I miss you guys. I hope everybody's doing really good and feeling strong. Peace.